What's going on? This is Darren with Smart REI. I'll do my best to keep my eyes open because the sun is killing me right now. But anyways, I wanted to talk to all of you about a couple things. So we use owner finance as one of our exit strategies. And the reason we do that is because it wouldn't make sense to keep the property as a rental. And the reason is the age of the property, the amount of repairs we'll have to put in. And at the end of the day, it just makes more sense from a financial perspective to buy the property and sell it owner finance. And I just wanted to talk to you, if you do decide to buy properties owner finance in regards to the renovation, and what you should do in regards to the renovation versus a regular fix and flip or a rental property. I would say the thing that you could probably compare it to the most, it'd be the closest level of renovation would maybe be an apartment, just the level finish. But anyways, what we do is this property needed a little bit of foundation work, so we believe in fixing the structural issues. If the foundation needed to be leveled, we leveled that. The roof's good, so we left it alone. The roof on the garage needed to be replaced, so we replaced it. A little bit of rotten siding, we replaced that, and then we just went ahead and painted the outside. All the new siding and the windows, the new windows that you see in the property, they were already there. We didn't install them. Exterior doors, if they won't open and close properly and they're about to fall over or somebody could kick them in pretty easily, we'll go ahead and replace those as well. But from the outside, you can see it looks like a nice property. Just a basic blue color that we use on most all of our houses. And that's pretty much it for the outside of the house. You can take a look around the back side of it. This property's kind of sitting on a slope, so you can see as you get to the back of it, the deck, how it's elevated. And the weatherhead here on this property, we had to change it because it was coming in over the garage, and my cameraman's not going to show you what the weatherhead is. I guess he doesn't know what that is, but he passed it up. Hey cameraman, you'll show this meter cam back here. The meter, the main wire coming off the electrical pole was actually hanging on top of our garage, which I thought was a hazard. So it was a safety issue, so we went ahead and we just fixed it, and we ran it up through the roof, brought it up to current code, and had the electrical company go ahead and run a new wire in that's not hanging on top of our garage. So that's something that we normally don't do, but on this house I saw it as a safety issue, so we went ahead and fixed it. This is the backyard. We didn't do much back here. We did have to cut a bunch of trees just to make the house more appealing and not be all overgrown, and ran down looking, and we pressure washed the patio and cleaned up most of the trash, not all of the trash, but 99% of it's gone. I have to work with my guys to make sure they get all the trash next time. And you can see, look at the siding here. Some of it's not in perfect shape, but for an owner finance property, just clean it up and it will work. So that's pretty much it for the outside. Let's go ahead and take a look inside, and I can show you where the differences truly lie in a fix and flip property versus an owner finance property. Okay, now we're in the inside of the house. I'll show you where you can truly see some difference in a fix and flip property for us and an owner finance property for us. So we're standing in the living room here, and this is carpet that I'm standing on. No fix and flip property will ever get carpet in the living room that we do. We always go with something other than that, that's, you know, a slight upgrade. And this is the bare minimum. This is the cheapest carpet you can get. It's an apartment grade carpet, and that's what we put in all of the house except for the kitchen area and the bathroom area. And the bathroom and kitchen, I'll show you what we have whenever we go in there. And at this price point, if we're selling a house for $110,000 or less owner finance, we're going to sell it without a central AC and heat system if it doesn't have one. If it has one, then they got lucky. Because at the end of the day, the true product that we're providing is financing. We're financing properties to individuals who couldn't go to a bank and buy them. And so that's our true asset. Yeah, so this is it. You can take a look. All the bedrooms pretty basic. You can see here in the living room, we didn't put a ceiling fan. We just put a light. If they want a ceiling fan, they can install a ceiling fan. We painted all the walls. We cleaned up the walls. It's, you know, it's nice. It's clean. It's just nothing is top of the line by any means. Here's one of the bedrooms. You can see the same thing. Normally we put ceiling fans in the bedrooms, and this ceiling fan we didn't put a bedroom. A lot of the times, if it was a fix and flip property, we would have changed out this door because it's kind of beat up, but there's no reason for us to change out this door. We've proven again and again that you don't need to do that. And that's pretty much it, just a basic bedroom. The ceiling fan is what we saved a few dollars on. And, so here we have the the restroom area. In the restroom area, we were able to save a lot of money in the restroom. With the vinyl flooring, instead of putting tile, it saves a lot of money. And then we have the tub surround here. If this would have been a fix and flip property, we would have put a tile tub surround, a new bathtub in. But we were able to save everything and just leave it. The toilet's old and needs to be replaced, but it still functions and it doesn't leak. The pedestal, we would have normally changed that out if it was on a fix and flip. But on owner finance, you don't have to do that. And the beautiful thing is we can still sell the property at the top of the market whenever we're selling it owner finance without doing all these extra things that we would do if we were fixing and flipping the property. And here's the other bedroom. It's the same thing, looks just like the other one. We did put new face plates. We put new outlets in on the house to make sure all the outlets were working. We had our electrician come make sure everything was working and functioning properly. Then here we are over in the kitchen. In the kitchen, we do the same thing. We put the vinyl flooring in the kitchen. All the hardware was already on here. There was no reason to change out the hardware on all the cabinets. If it was a fix and flip, we would have put new granite countertops, undermount sinks, backsplash in the kitchen. But for owner finance property, you're wasting money if you're doing that. The true service you're providing is the financing for the clients who normally couldn't get the financing. So that's pretty much it. It's just slightly less rehab, and you can still sell at the top of the market. And you're providing people with a house, and a nice house, who normally couldn't qualify for financing through the traditional means. So thanks for coming to Smart REI, and I look forward to showing you our next video.